Alexander the Great is one of the most consequential and legendary figures in all of human history. As the young king of the ancient Macedonian kingdom, Alexander embarked on an unprecedented military campaign that lasted over a decade and built one of the largest empires the world had ever seen, stretching across 3 continents. Now, in a remarkable archaeological find, researchers have uncovered what is believed to be the bathroom facilities used by Alexander the Great himself, at the ancient palace of Aigai in northern Greece. Born in 356 BC in Pella, which was the capital of Macedonia at the time, Alexander was tutored by the renowned philosopher Aristotle from a young age. He exhibited remarkable ambition and military prowess early on, leading an outnumbered Macedonian cavalry unit to a crucial victory at the Battle of Coronation when he was just 18 years old. The Aigai Palace complex, also known as Vergina, was the ceremonial center of the ancient Macedonian kingdom during the reign of Philip II, who was Alexander's father, in the 4th century BC. Sprawling across 15,000 square meters, and thus making it larger than the Parthenon in Athens, this magnificent palace served as the coronation site and childhood home of Alexander the Great. The young prince spent his formative years within these very walls. It was here that he was trained in the ways of combat, hunting, and leadership, forging the skills that would make him a military genius. The palace itself was a marvel of ancient architecture and urban planning. Built upon a raised outcrop, overlooking the Macedonian basin, it stood as a striking symbol of power and grandeur. The ingenious design, which was attributed to the renowned architect Pytheos, incorporated principles of proportion, and incorporated urban planning concepts well ahead of its time. Archaeological evidence reveals human habitation at the site dating back to the early Bronze Age in the 3rd millennium BC, but it was during the early Iron Age from the 11th to 8th centuries BC that Aigai truly flourished as a prosperous population center. The palace held deep and personal significance for Alexander, as it is where his father Philip II was assassinated in 336 BC, clearing the way for Alexander's coronation. It likely hosted raucous coronation celebrations for the new young king. After ascending the throne, the 20-year-old Alexander inherited a powerful but disunited kingdom. Over the next 13 years until his death in 323 BC, Alexander's army conquered the Persian Achaemenid Empire, Anatolia, Syria, Phoenicia, Judea, Gaza, Egypt, Bactria, and even reached the Indus Valley of modern-day Pakistan, an astonishing marathon of victories unmatched in ancient times. Alexander's legacy and enduring influence on history cannot be overstated. His military strategies and tactics became studied by generals for centuries after. His founding of new cities helped spread Greek culture, language, and philosophy across his vast territories. And legends of his heroic conquests fueled his lasting legacy as a semi-mythical figure. However, Aigai's palace's glory was short-lived, as it was later destroyed by the Romans after their conquest of Macedonia in the 2nd century BC. The once mighty structure lay buried and forgotten for centuries, until archaeological excavations began in the 19th century. And now, years later, during the excavations, archaeologists have uncovered a large communal bathroom area believed to be where the young Alexander the Great would have bathed alongside his closest companions and friends. This bathhouse is located adjacent to the palaestra, or ancient Greek wrestling gymnasium, where Alexander trained in combat sports from a young age. The key findings include a significant rock-carved drainage system, and the remains of the bathroom facilities themselves. According to historians, this area is believed to be where Alexander the Great would have bathed alongside his companions, including his renowned favorite, Hephaestion, and the multitude of young men who accompanied him during his campaigns. Hephaestion was Alexander's closest friend and allegedly his lover, described as a second self to the great conqueror. The two were trained together in combat, wrestling, and hunting from childhood, forging an incredibly close bond. The communal bathhouse held great significance in ancient Greek culture, serving as more than just a place of hygiene. According to historians, there were all these rites of passage they went through. They were incredibly active in the gym, fighting and wrestling. They were trained to hunt. These bathing rituals were closely tied to the military training of Macedonia's future warrior elite. The baths facilitated bonding and camaraderie among the young men who would go on to accompany Alexander on his epic campaigns across the Persian territories. While Alexander's private bedchambers have yet to be identified, archaeologists hope that they will be discovered in the future, further peeking into the intimate daily routines of this iconic historical figure. It was within these very walls that the young prince experienced the rites of passage that would ultimately prepare him for his remarkable destiny. Since excavations at the larger Aigai complex began in the 1970s, archaeologists have unearthed a wealth of archaeological treasures, including the royal tombs of Philip II and a younger male believed to be Alexander's son, along with other members of his family. While the tombs themselves were discovered in the 1970s, the identification of the individuals buried there was only confirmed in early 2024, details of which we covered in a previous video. Other amazing treasures included intricate gold artifacts, elaborate wall paintings, and the possible remains of Alexander's mother, Olympias. The site's lead archaeologist has proclaimed Aigai to be one of the most important archaeological discoveries of the 20th century for its unparalleled insights into the ancient Macedonian civilization that gave rise to Alexander and his vast empire. The palace's sheer grandeur, rivaling that of contemporaneous Persian palaces, reveals the power and wealth Macedonia possessed even before Alexander's era-defining conquests. With ongoing excavations undoubtedly turning up more revelations, this landmark discovery allows us to reconstruct vivid scenes from Alexander's youth, which shaped the man he would become, the fearless military genius who almost realized his dream of conquering the entire known world of his time. By uncovering his private bathing quarters, we have gained an intimate new window into the life of one of history's most towering and transformative figures. The Aigai archaeological site continues to reveal remarkable details about the ancient Macedonian civilization that gave rise to Alexander's empire. Its reopening to the public in 2024 after years of meticulous restoration and conservation efforts allows visitors from around the world to experience this unparalleled monument to classical Greek architecture firsthand. As the birthplace of one of the ancient world's most influential figures, walking the grounds of Aigai offers an unprecedented opportunity to gain insights into Alexander's upbringing and the daily life of the Macedonian royalty that shaped the formidable leader he became. The newly excavated bathroom and palaestra areas provide a window into the training regimens and communal activities that forged the bonds between Alexander and his inner circle of companions from a young age. Visitors can envision the young prince exercising, bathing and fostering the brotherhood that would ensure loyalty on the battlefield. Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey into the ancient past. The discovery of Alexander the Great's bathhouse in Aigai is truly a remarkable archaeological feat that has rewritten our understanding of this legendary figure's formative years and inner circle. So be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell to receive updates on the latest developments from Aigai and other groundbreaking archaeological sites around the globe. We'll continue bringing you cutting-edge research, stunning visuals, and captivating storytelling that transports you back through the mists of time. Thanks for watching and for joining us on this endless quest to uncover the wonders of our shared human heritage. Your support allows us to keep exploring the ancient mysteries that shaped our civilization. Join us again soon as we embark on new adventures into the fascinating world of archaeology and ancient history.